In today's yoga video, we will be going over some light stretching, which you can do after a few minutes of meditation before you begin your yoga sequence. An important thing to remember while doing these stretches are to match your breath to your movements. Remember that your breathing may not match mine, and that is perfectly okay. Just go along at your own pace. Place your hands on your knees and gently roll the body in circles to one direction and then to the opposite direction. Still keeping your hands on your knees, gently roll your shoulders forward in small circles and then begin to roll them backwards. Returning back to center, begin to gently roll your head in circles to one direction and then to the opposite direction. Back at center, tilt your head slightly to one side and place your hand on top of your head and apply a soft pressure to stretch your neck. Repeat this to the opposite side. Return your body to center. Raise your arms up over your head, twisting to your left side so that your left hand is behind you on the mat and your right hand is on your left knee. Hold this for a few moments before lifting your left hand off the mat and extending it forward. Gently reverse the motions and repeat to the other side. Extending my legs forward, I'm going to inhale, raise my arms up over my head, and gently fall forward. On my exhale, reaching for my toes. Slowly coming up from that position, I'm going to bring the sole of one of my feet to my inner thigh. Inhale, raise my arms up over my head, and exhale, fall forward and reach for my toes. I'm then going to slowly unfold and bring both soles of my feet together into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose, grabbing my ankles and applying gentle pressure with my forearms to my knees to open my hips. I am then going to extend my opposite foot forward and repeat to that side as well. Extending both of my legs forward, I want to release my fingers together and raise one leg up, placing my interlaced fingers under my thigh, just above my knee. I'm going to then use my hands as a guide to bring my leg towards my chest and extend it forwards. I'm going to repeat this, then I'm going to hold my leg extended outwards, and I'm going to rotate my ankle in circles to one direction and then in circles to the opposite direction. I'm then going to take my foot and place it on top of my thigh, using my hand to gently pull my knee towards my chest and then push away from my chest. And if this is too much for you, you can place the sole of your foot alongside your thigh and do the stretch from there. I'm then going to bring my leg back down to the mat and repeat this all to the other side. Bringing both my legs down to the mat, I'm going to rotate so that I am in table position with my knees on the mat, hip width apart, and my palms on the mat in line with my shoulders. In table pose, I'm going to inhale and exhale, alternating between cat and cow pose. Then, returning into table pose, I'm going to keep my left palm on the mat, threading my right arm through the space between my left arm and my body, making sure to drop my shoulder to the mat. I'm going to hold this for a few moments before I repeat this to the other side. Returning back into table pose once again, I'm going to tuck my toes and push up into Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. I'm going to hold this pose for a few moments before alternating between bending each of my knees to further stretch my hamstrings. Extending both of my legs once again, returning into Adho Mukha Shavasana. I'm going to lower my hips to the mat, keeping both of my palms on the mat with my arms fully extended in Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. In Cobra Pose, I'm going to connect my breath to my movements as I fold back, sitting on my heels with my arms extended forward on the mat, with my palms and forehead on the mat in Balasana, Child's Pose. I'm going to go back and forth between these two poses to massage and stretch the spine. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you soon. Namaste.